and welcome to this. Yeah, Devika, you can put the video on. Sorry, put the video off and welcome. And welcome you all. So I introduce you to the session that is CFA level 1, those students who are aspiring or those who are already doing. For them, our 3 senior students, Megan Bansal, Vidhi Burman and Pariniti Naik are going to help them out. All right. And the session is specially for CFA. All these 3 students are our students of Mithibai College. They were the students of what we call special syllabus batch. Right now, BCom Honors is going on in Mithibai College and Narsimonji College. However, before we started BCom Honors program, we had one pilot project. That is, those students who were doing specially CA were put in this particular batch, and all the students are doing very well in their academic career. Many of them have already become chartered accountant. They are pursuing CFA. They are pursuing MBA. A few of them have finished even cost accounting exam and so on. Not taking more of your time. Briefly, Vidhi, Megan and Pariniti, I welcome all the students of Mithibai College, Narsimonji College and other college to have this particular session, and you are all lucky to get this type of session at this particular time, because these 3 who are going to guide were at times struggling to get more and more information, what to do, when to do, how to register, whether coaching is required, not required. So all these 3 speakers are going to guide, and it is like a rapid round. Same question will be asked to all 3. Vidhi will be first to answer, followed by Megan, followed by Pariniti. Yeah, starting with briefly, Vidhi Barman.
Yes,
Which
sir.
city, first of all, you are?
Hi, I am from Varanasi. My name is Vidhi Burman. I am from Varanasi. Currently, I am residing in Mumbai. So I've completed my undergraduation BCom honors from Mithibai last year, and after that, I have registered for an MBA from NMIMS distance MBA program, and I am in the second year for that. Apart from that, I gave my CFA level 1 exam in February 2021, which I did not clear in the first attempt, and then I gave it again in November 2021, which I then cleared. Right now, I'm working in Morningstar as a data research analyst, and I'm also preparing for my CFA Level 2 exam, which I have registered for November 2022.
Thank you, Vidhi. Megan.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Meghan Bansal. I belong from Punjab and currently I'm residing in Bombay. I also gave my level 1 in 2021 February, and I cleared it in my first attempt. Right now, I'm working as a senior research executive in all cargo logistics, and even I'm preparing for my level 2, which is gonna be November this year. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Pariniti. Pariniti, you are not audible. Pariniti, you are not audible. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. नो, परिणीति आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. No, Pariniti.
Hello, sir. Am I audible now?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name
Now
is
we can hear you.
Yeah. So I graduated from Mithibai College last year, doing BCom honors with Satra, sir. After that, I enrolled myself in NMIMS for a distance MBA in banking and finance. I was working with Morgan Stanley as an analyst, and along with that, I'm pursuing for CFA. I gave my level 1 in Feb. I didn't clear it, so I registered myself for November attempt. I cleared it, and now I'm preparing for level 2.
So all of you already know the brilliant things about Pariniti, Megan and Vidhi. Most of you already know me. I'm Vijay Satra, sir, director. Now my designation is a program director, BCom honors at Narsimonji College and Mithibai College. And of course, you know, I'm chartered accountant, cost accountant, commerce graduate, law graduate, master in business finance, ACCA diploma from IFRS UK, and PhD in management. All right. So now my question goes to all 3 one by one, followed by, you know, Vidhi, Megan and Pariniti. When did you get, my question is, when did you get the idea, or you thought seriously that you all wanted to pursue CFA? So when did you become a serious about this idea of pursuing CFA? Yeah, Vidhi. Vidhi, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. Vidhi, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah.
So, as I said, that I was a part of Sir's BCom honors program, and over there, there were many CA subjects which I studied, but I was more inclined towards the financial subjects at that time. I was unsure what I want to do, but I was completely inclined towards the financial subjects. So I did some research, and I found that there are many such competitive exams that one can give if they want to pursue a career in finance, like CFA, say CFA, CPA, FRM, but CFA is the most vast curriculum out of all of this. This has the most widest knowledge base and gives out the most, and it is globally recognized. So that is why when I went through the syllabus and I read more about it, I got more inclined towards the course, and that is when I decided to pursue it.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah, so as Vidhi told, so we were all together in Satra sir's class, and we found out about this course all together, and we started researching. So, as Vidhi told, it's very finance inclined. So one can learn everything about finance through this course, and then they can decide which sector they want to go and which way they want to join. So, like, this is an all inclusive course, and accordingly, a person can decide.
Yes, Pariniti.
So like Vidya and Megan told, we all studied together with Satra sir, and knowing that since my school days, I was very firm that I want to do something in finance, and then meeting my friends, exploring the finance world, we got to know about CFA, which is like very well globally recognized and gives a lot of exposure in the finance field. So hence I opted for CFA.
So was that SYL BCom you decided to do, or it was in TY BCom? That's my question. Yeah, Vidhi.
Sir, FI itself, sir, from the FI itself.
Okay,
Like,
okay. All right. My next question to Vidhi, of course, followed by Megan and Pariniti, is what type of career you are looking for once completed in CFA? So I would like to know, once the person has done CFA, what are the areas where he can work for? Yeah, Vidhi.
So, sir, as I said, that CFA provides a very vast knowledge of finance. It can give you the entire knowledge of the field, and it opens up so many paths for you. You can go for portfolio management, investment banking, research, equity research. There are many fields that you can go ahead to, and that is why I actually wanted to pursue CFA itself, because I was not sure what exactly I wanted to do. So I took CFA, and it like right now I have a lot of options. So I am currently more inclined towards fields like investment banking or some financial analyst, but I have not completely decided it. I'm going through some jobs and understanding what the job actually is to make a final decision.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah, same. So as Vidhi discussed, there are a lot of options that one can go. So like currently I am into equity research, but in future, once I complete the course, I would like to go into investment banking or explore other such careers.
What about Pariniti?
so I was working with mutual fund investments and research. So if I have to consider, I'm yet to explore the corporate world. But if given an option, I would go for portfolio management or maybe research or an analyst doing research about different kind of companies and their performance regarding it. So in total, if I have to put it together, there are many options. You can choose according to your expertise and likings.
Yeah. So my next question is, okay, so for your information of all that, and CFA is a worldwide global qualification. I mean, once you complete CFA from that USA institute for which the exam center is in India, the qualification is recognized globally. So you go any country in the world, and that CFA degree will always help you to make a beautiful, wonderful career. Okay, now my next specific question is, when did you all register for CFA? Like whatever registration is required. I mean, do you have to register in SY or the TY, or just be like there is nothing like registration, you appear and fill in the exam form, that is a registration itself, no separate registration is required. Yeah, Vidhi? The more
So,
specifically now, which month and which year when you are in SY, TY or something like that?
so, sir, this is a very complicated process, but like there are three criteria out of which one we need to be eligible for at least one to register for CFA. First is that if you have a bachelor's degree, you can register for all three attempts like one by one. So if you have a complete bachelor's degree, if you don't, then and if you are currently studying in your bachelor's degree, which most of us in this meeting are, So for them, it could be that you have to register, you have to take your exam that is 23 months before the date of your graduation, not before that. So for example, if you are graduating, let's say in May 2024, you cannot sit for the exam before June 2022. So there has to be a gap of 23 months before your date of graduation. So that is the second criteria. And if you do not fulfill that as well, there's a third criteria of work experience. So if you have a work experience of 4,000 hours in 3 consecutive years, if you have a total work experience of that, then you can register. Or if you have a work experience and education combination of 4,000 hours, like you have work full time in a company and are also studying simultaneously, that also counts. And if that totals up to 4,000 hours, still then you are eligible for registering for CFA level 1.
Oh, wonderful information. So, Vidhi, which month did you register yourself while studying up to TY?
So we had, all three of us had registered for June 2020 attempt. For that we had registered like 6 months before, in I think November or December 2019.
So
And
that time you were in SY or TY? That's my question.
I think
I
we were in SY.
that's why,
SY that time. Yeah.
You were in SY, yeah. Would you like to, Megan or Pariniti, is the answer all same for all three of you? Or would you like to differ anything? Any more information would like to give?
No, sir.
Okay.
We
Okay.
registered altogether.
So I take it before 23 or 24 months, you can register up to 23 or 24 months going backward. So most of the students can easily register when they complete SYBCom third semester, what we call, anytime thereafter.
Yes, sir.
So
the
if we
exam
register anytime SYBCom third semester, after that it's fine, and you can appear once you complete graduation with full focus, or even if you are in final year of graduation or any time thereafter also you can complete. Right, Praniti?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, great, great. So it's a great career opportunity that, yeah,
60.
sorry. So it is a great career opportunity that students undergoing this particular graduation degree can easily pursue simultaneously together with the normal BCom honors or BCom program, this particular CFA, especially the level 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
And the next question is, how much does it cost? Level 1, only level 1, forget the tuitions, the exam fees.
So
Yes.
starting from next year, the costs have increased from CFA Institute. So like if someone registers for this year, the costs were around $700 for early bird registration and $1,000 for normal registration. But they have increased it to $900 for even early bird registration from Feb 2023, and $1,100 for normal registration.
Well, wonderful. And what is level 2 cost? Yeah, Pariniti, level 2 cost. Yeah, please go ahead, Megan.
Level two, I suppose for early bird it was $800 plus, which is including GST, and for late registration it was around $1,450.
Okay. And Vidhi, any idea level 3?
So it's the same, like for level
Really
1.
same. So
Yeah.
approximately just on an average, suppose if I don't join any other tuitions or anything like that, it may $1,000, just average cost I'm counting, 1,000 into 3,
Yes.
$3,000 multiplied by 80 rupees today, 2.5 lakh rupees. All right.
Yeah.
That's a today's
Yeah.
cost plus tuitions, of course. Yeah. My next question to all of you is, so that means we concluded here that in the last 23 or 24 months, you can easily register. Since all of us are already pursuing a graduation degree, we did not worry about the work X or any other criteria, and we are open for registration. Now, the next question, a bit personal or a secret question, we can say one by one. Did you pass the exam in the first attempt? Because if I don't pass, it's too awkward to tell. But I think so by telling the truth and giving the secret of doing correctly or not doing correctly, we can help the students to not commit the mistake what we did. Yeah, Vidhi, did you pass in the first attempt?
No,
That's a
sir.
direct question, no further answer required at
No.
the moment. First, second, or third?
Second attempt.
Okay, Vidhi, second attempt.
First attempt.
Megan, first attempt. Pariniti?
The second attempt.
Second attempt. All right. Now that Megan passed first, Vidhi and Pariniti, they passed. The second doesn't make much difference so long as you clear the exam. Now, my question is especially now to Vidhi and Pariniti, because they are the people who can answer better than Megan this time. If not passed in the first attempt, what do you think the mistake you committed? That's a very important part for me to know. What do you think the mistake you committed while studying for the first attempt, which all these today's attendees, all the audience of the today should not make those mistakes? All right. So I hope you understand my question. What are the you think like where you went something wrong that you did not clear in the first attempt? Yeah, please, Vidhi. And which these people, youngsters, should make a note of it and they don't commit the mistake, because one mistake will cost me $1,000.
Yes, sir. It's a very expensive mistake. But like as I said, the syllabus is very vast. But I think you can cover the syllabus in 2 to 3 months. But the main issue that I faced was solving questions. Like CFA
Megan, we missed out. Megan, you will, sorry, Vidhi, you have to repeat everything because you just got disconnected for a few seconds. Tell me, repeat again everything.
Okay, so as I said, the syllabus of CFA is very vast, but we can cover the entire syllabus in a few months. But the main issue over here is the questions. Like the questions that CFA curriculum, CFA exams actually frame are very difficult. Like if you know the concepts, but you still need to practice a lot of questions. That is what I missed in the first attempt. I did not solve so many questions as I should have. That is what led to me, not clearing it in the first attempt.
So I take it in this way, कि you need to practice actually more in addition to learning theory part or the concept part, the actual solving of the question you could not complete. Was it because of time constraint or anything else, or you didn't take it seriously?
No, actually, time constraint. I should have started earlier as well, but I did not know that I had to solve so many questions. I was not aware of the fact. I was more focused on completing the syllabus and reading the syllabus a couple of more times rather than solving the questions. Now I know that I need to focus equally on the questions.
Yeah, Pariniti, what about you? Why you could not clear? Or what do you think right now? कि if I had done in this way, it would have been different. Yeah, Pariniti.
So if I have to frame it, so actually I was not very serious while giving my first attempt. I didn't actually study at all, but I can definitely talk about my second attempt. So, like Vidhi told, in general, even if you are done with the curriculum, you do not have to repeat it all together. You just have to practice lot of questions. So, I think practicing question is the key to clear the exam. That's all.
Okay, Megan, coming to you. So these two says कि because they did not practice enough actual solving rather than studying and concept clearing, the actual solving or what we call practices and all, which they missed out. And Megan, what do you think? कि why you could pass in the first name?
So even I agree with them. So CFA curriculum provides you this portal where you can go and solve around 2000 questions for all the subjects. So even if you do that, complete that whole questions even once, even that's enough. Plus, I feel your conceptual knowledge should be on point. Like this is the base for finishing up the whole course, CFA level 1. So you should have that strong base. Plus, a practice, you have to do the practice as well. So even I agree with both of them.
Okay, so you have to practice, and practice, right? That's what he said. So now next question is, how you all prepared? Now that practice, I understand. The question is, how could you prepare for the exam? What I mean is, like books are available, mock tests are available in the market. Suppose if I don't want to join any coaching institute, I don't want to join any coaching institute. So from where can I get the books, hard copy, soft copy, mock test? Yeah, Vidhi?
So, sir, if you while registering, we can opt for the CFA books. Like CFA will deliver the books for you, but they cost around 12,000 rupees. So instead of that, they give you the downloadable for free. Like when you register, you get the same curriculum that you can download from the portal itself. Like Megan said, the portal you can download the curriculum, so you can go through all the books and all the questions that they solve. Apart from that, there are some other books that are not by CFA Institute, like Kaplan, Schwezer books. They have the entire syllabus in a little easier way. Like the books are very very thorough, but you can go through. If you are taking some coaching, you can take those books as well instead of going through the entire curriculum. You can go through the side books as well and study with them.
From where can I get this side book?
All these normal stores that in
I have to just go there and tell them I want a book of for CFA.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can get the actual curriculum book also and the side books also from there.
Yeah, Megan, you'd like to say add anything?
Yeah, so like these Schwezer books that Vidhi is talking about, so they are little compact than compared to CFA curriculum books. So you cannot miss out anything from those books because we are already studying the compact part. So I
Can
believe
you
like you
name?
should go through
Yeah.
these books. Yeah, so
Can you
Kaplan
name
Schwezer books.
quite a few authors which I can go and tell the CFA bookstall that you give me this book, something like that? Can you add
So these were
author's
the
book or
best ones
then?
that I know. Like so Kaplan Schwezer books.
Okay,
These ones
okay,
are available. Like everybody use these
okay.
books only.
Now my next question is in Pariniti, would you like to add anything?
No, sir, that's all. Like
Okay,
after
acha,
registering.
Okay. Now I want to know, like in CA, when we go to join coaching class and all, we get pen drive lectures, CD lecture, YouTube lectures, like, paid, free, like that. Any material is available free or where you just go to the shopkeeper, give me pen drive for free, or YouTube free, the complete coaching, complete tuition, complete course, anything available, Vidhi?
Yes, so there are many different stores. Like if you go to some general stationery store, book store, you can ask for they. Some of them have some combos. Like with the Shweza books, you can get some video lectures or questions. No, not even lectures all the time, but like the questions, a big PDF of questions for all the subjects you can get from there. And there are many free coachings as well online. Like you can get video lectures from YouTube, and there's a for level 1, there's a website called IFT that has free video lectures for all the subjects.
What's the full name of a free video lecture? Is now is interesting for me.
For
What is
level
that full name?
free, it's IFT only. If you search IFT CFA course on
Oh, that's a very important tips you're given to all the budding year CFA people, that you type in the Google IFT CFA, right? If you
yes.
type in the Google IFT CFA, which you can do right now. And it's a free video lectures. It's something like what I have treasure of account free lectures for accounting for, FY, SY, TY, honors, CA, inter, something like that. And many of our students just those pass these SY and FY only because of all these free video lectures for information. Yeah. Would you like to add anything, Megan, Pariniti? IFT,
No.
CFA is a good tips. All right. So my next question is, does we have to join coaching? Is it a compulsory, you think, or it helps me? Or what is your personal view about various coaching? Like about the CA, I know you are doing CA means you have joined some coaching institute, small or the bigger one. I mean, out of 100, 99 students doing CA join coaching institute. So likewise, what about the CFA? What's your personal view about Vidhi? CFA about the joining coaching institute? If say, what are some 3-4 coaching institute students different join, like Vidhi, any idea?
So, sir, for me, coaching was necessary for me because if you think that you can go through the entire syllabus and you can give enough self-study time, you can clear the levels. I have seen people clear the 3 levels without coaching as well. But if you need, like, if you take some coaching, you get some discipline. Like you need to attend these lectures and you can clear your doubts from that. So I would, I needed coaching personally. I did, but there are some people I have seen who have cleared without taking coaching as well.
Megan, can you mention some 3 or 4 coaching institute which you think different people join based on their cost, budget, timing, offline, online, various things? Yeah, Megan, can you name 3-4 institutes?
Yeah, yes. So when we three all went looking for classes, we found these 2, 3 different classes. So if someone wants only weekend classes, there's this class called Edu Pristine that they can go, and they can also take the demo lectures. It's in Andheri. And we three took our classes from Leap Up. It's in Vile Parle. Even they
Spell it,
provide you
spell
online
it,
and
spell
Leap
it.
Up. So LEAP UP, Leap Up.
LEAP, leap up. Yeah, go march forward, leap up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. The previous one was Edu Pristine. Yeah, EDU
Edu Pristine,
Pristine.
right.
Yeah. Any other one?
And there are these SHA classes also. They also provide you
SHA
offline and
classes.
online
All right.
lectures.
Any other one?
I think
MILS,
these
miles
three
are
are the
there?
most.
Miles.
I think they only give you online lectures. FinTree,
Okay. All right.
FINTREE.
Pradiniti, would you like to add anything? What
Uh,
is the last one?
what did you
FinTree.
No, we didn't get it. Spell it one more
Fin?
time.
Sir, it is FIN Tree.
Okay.
You can
FIN.
on
Yeah.
chart.
FIN, fin. After that?
Tree.
Tree.
Okay,
T.
FinTree. Yeah. Okay, I got it. FinTree. FIN, fin, TREE, FinTree. Of course, if we Google out, we can get to know more of these things. Okay. Now my next question is there any scholarship available? Any of you can guide us? Any scholarship available who would like to guide?
Yes, sir. So CFA Institute does provide different kind of scholarships. So basically, there are like 5 criterias into it. One is the excess scholarship, as in for an individual who cannot afford the CFA registration fee can apply for that and can get a waiver of around $250 in the total fee, from the total fee. The second is especially for the women or the ladies around them. So those independent women who are actually working and want to be a chartered holder can apply for such kind of scholarships. The third one is the students scholarship, wherein there is this tie-up with the universities, with the CFA institutes, and those are affiliated universities. There's a few list to it. Mumbai University is definitely not a part of it, but Delhi University is, and like few more institutes. If you are a student of one of those institutes, you can get a waiver of around $350. The rest is for regulators who are the financial regulators or into the government entities, can enroll themselves and get a $350 waiver of fee. And the last one is for the professions, for like teachers who are into the teaching faculty and wants to be a charter holder can apply for the scholarship and get a waiver of around $350.
Oh, that's so nice of you. So I can say in this way, approximately $250 to $350 range scholarship is available out of the total my budget of $3,000, around that, depending whether I'm a teacher, whether I'm a working woman, I mean lady candidate, whether we are from regulatory body and so on, or we are from economic backward class, or we are from some specified university. Unfortunately, our Mumbai University is not a part of that. But whoever can fit in, especially the girls, half of you are girls attending here, and all three speakers are girls, surely they can avail a small benefit available to us. Oh, so nice of you. Now, the last thing, whether before we wind up, whether any special tip would you like to give? Vidhi, one important tip from you, something secret which everybody should be too happy to get from you, Vidhi. Any one or two point
I
before we
would
open the. Yeah, please go ahead.
I would just say that solve the questions. Like that is the only tip that I could provide. Solve the
Practice, practice, and practice,
practice.
and practice, practice, and practice, and
Yes.
practice, practice, and practice.
Yes,
Yeah, Megan, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, so don't leave any topic till the end and be serious since the beginning. You can't leave everything for the end. So like, be
Complete.
thorough with your
Don't omit
studies.
anything. That's very nice of you,
Yes,
Pariniti. Pariniti,
Sir,
yes.
I think, yeah, sir. So I think we, at any cost, have to clear our concepts from level one itself, because L2 and L3 is like the build-up of the basic concepts taught in level one. So clear your concepts. Just don't
Oh, wonderful.
rut over it.
Now, one difficult question, a very difficult question. How far attending the lecture in FISY TY honors or FISY TY graduate degree are going to help you in level 1 or level 2 or level 3? I mean, do you think the lectures are required or only attendance is required in the colleges? I don't have idea. Yeah,
Sir.
Vidhi.
So the college syllabus is pretty different from the CFA syllabus. There are a few subjects that were same, like as all three of us were part of your CA special batch. So there are some CA subjects like finance, although finance related subject, they had some similarity, but like the main subjects, accounting and accounting, tax, audit, all those were not like the syllabus is different for CFA. So if
Correct.
we actually do attend the FI, like the finance subjects of from college, they could help us build a base
So
based
do
on.
you think that financial management in semester 2, 3, then
Yes,
commodities
sir.
and derivatives of semester 6, or investment analysis and portfolio management of semester 5 is definitely going to help?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Definitely.
So
Definitely.
whenever the students come to college, they normally come for attendance. But do you think they should give attention also when the lecture is going on?
Yes, sir.
I
Definitely.
don't know.
Yes,
I'm asking you.
No, sir. Definitely give attention to
But
the
do you
subject.
regret of not giving attention when you were in undergrad level?
So no, we surely did.
I don't know. All right. Thank you very much. This was a bit, different question. Now I'll keep the house open for question answer session. You can put the video on, ask the question to speaker, introduce your name, standard, and go ahead with it. If any of Arshit, please go ahead. Put the video and I'll be very happy. And Arshit, introduce yourself and ask the question on a quick basis.
Hello everybody, myself Harshit Shah. As I mentioned that I am studying right now in TY BCom. So I am also pursuing CA course aside with that. So my question is like, is it manageable to study for hours with like we have articleship training as you all know. So is it manageable that we can do them both side by side?
Megan
I
can
feel it's
answer this because
manageable.
Megan is doing CA plus CFA, right, Megan?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
Megan, let the question go to Megan this time because she's doing CA
Yeah.
plus
So,
CFA.
yeah. So along with your articleship, I think if you give enough time to yourself, like don't give yourself a month or two for the before the exam, if you started since the beginning, you can manage your articleship with your CFA studies as well. So like just start early, I feel.
If somebody asks me, being a chartered accountant, my advice would be focus on one and only one. You complete CA. CA is number one. Once you are CA, after that going to CFA will be maybe like a just simple thing. So CA is of course more challenging, more rigorous, requires a lot of time. I suppose Ashit, you are doing articleship, so you pass your intermediate CA. So my suggestion would be first get one degree first. If your energy is divided, like you get nowhere. So this is of course my personal suggestion, whether you finish CFA first or you finished your CA first, but concentrate on one degree, complete that fully, because one professional qualification itself is enough to get the whatever job you want. The second will be just additional, go to the exam and give the exam and pass it out. That's my personal suggestion, but you can be different from me. Yeah, Gauri, you were the second one. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Ashit, being here.
Sir.
Yeah,
Just one
only
more
one question now. Yeah, only one question, but yeah.
Yeah, sir. So, as I asked that, how many months should we require, like, for studying with articleship? Like,
I
Megan,
think
how
that
many,
depends from
what number?
person to
Okay, her
person. It
question,
can,
his question is level one requires what number of months
yes,
preparation?
so I think along with articleship, you can give yourself around 6 to 7 months before giving the exam.
6 to 7 months, which Ashit doesn't have for your information. All right, but anyway, that is a time required
Okay.
because all three you agree to one thing: practice, practice, and practice. And students doing CA do not have that time. So that's why I said you concentrate one, complete that. All right. Yeah, Gauri, you wanted to ask something. Gauri, put on
Yes,
your
sir.
video and introduce yourself. College
Yes,
name
sir.
and standard.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi,
Gauri.
I'm Gauri and I'm from second year BCom Honors from Mithibai. So I have a question ki should we do online classes or offline classes and how much time we should spend for self-study and for classes?
Yeah, Vidhi.
So that I feel depends on you. Like for us, we took the offline classes for level one and we attended them after college, like twice or thrice a week. We went to the classes after college. But like right now for level two, I am taking online classes, and that because right now I'm working simultaneously, so I cannot attend all the classes at the time. So they have recorded lectures, and I look at I go through the recorded lectures whenever I get time in the weekends or something. That is when I study. So that depends on if you have time, and if you feel like going to the classes would be more beneficial for you, then go for offline. Otherwise online, like both are offered in Mumbai all throughout the city.
Yeah, and how much time for self-study and for classes? Like how much time we should spend?
Classes depends on, like, there are at least 2 to 3 times a week classes, or most of the classes have like 2 to 3 times a week. And for self study, you need to give a lot of time to CFA. Like, I mean, you need to start at least five, as Megan said, 6 to 7 months before your exam. So you need to start that early and at least give a couple of hours in the beginning, 2 to 3 hours a day to the exam.
Yeah. Okay. And one more thing, like I will be eligible in
Oh, that's
August and
great.
November
Yeah, Krishan.
attempt.
Krish, you want to ask? Gauri, you want to ask anything? Gauri, anything?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to ask one
Yes,
more.
sir. Yeah, sir. Like I would be eligible in August and November attempt for CFA in third year. So should I give August or November? What's like your viewpoint?
You can go for August as well. Like you have more than a year to prepare for August 2020. See, that's more than enough time. Like if you go for that as well, I would suggest that go for August if you wanna. Like there's more than enough time for that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh,
It was like
wonderful.
great talking to you all.
Yeah, they are all three brilliant. I'm so happy to meet them after almost a year. Yeah, Krishan, question to you.
yeah,
Put
thank
the
you,
video
sir. So
on.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
put the
ask
video
that
on.
you guys.
Video on. Only those who can
So
put
there's
the
some.
video on
So
will be
there,
asked. Allow them to ask the question. If you cannot put the video on because your phone is not working, you will not get a chance to ask the question. Simple. Yeah, Krishan.
yeah, so I wanted to ask them that they've cleared their CFA and also they've graduated from Mithibai College. So was the was it good enough to get jobs around? And does graduating from Mithibai College have the upper hand with a CFA level one degree?
uh,
Padiniti, would you
So
like to answer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, Vidhi, go ahead. Anyone, Padiniti.
Yeah. So like we did manage to get a job. So I assume that we already have a answer to that question. Definitely yes. Mitibai itself adds a lot of weightage to your CV, and along with CFA, definitely you can get into financial companies. Yeah, definitely. I would
Yeah,
But
strongly
even a
suggest.
level one clearance,
Does it help?
Yeah, definitely, definitely works on you. Like if you have already enrolled for CFA, the company wouldn't even mind to pay for your level 2 or level 3.
Wow, so happy to know. Looking to all your three persons, I am getting excited that I should register myself. And then I will have added advantage. Being a teacher, I'll get $350 off. Oh, very good.
Definitely.
So one small question. Another
Yeah.
small question.
Tell me,
I
Osa.
mean, how are you guys able to manage the attendance in college, which is quite ridiculous to be honest, with along with CFA? I mean, how do
I
you
think so.
manage?
These people cannot answer the question because they were online student. You know the answer itself now. They were the online student. Okay, I think so. You got the answer?
So no, sir, we did manage to attend 2 years of our college. Only the
But
third
that
year
time there was no CFA. That time there was no CFA.
there was no CFA.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second
So his
year.
question is CFA plus college.
Okay. Like,
All right. The answer is very simple. Go at 7 o'clock, attend the lecture. That's what I do. I go at 7 o'clock and deliver the lecture. All right. The next one.
Thank
So
you so
this
much.
is Krishnan. This was out. Just, just would you like to? If you can put the video on, go ahead. Yes. Vishakha. Yeah, just.
I'm Josh Gosa from SYBCom Mektibai. My question is, how can we apply for scholarship? How can we get that?
so for scholarship, actually, you can like surely visit. Megan, could you like screen share your the website?
Sure. So can you turn on the screen share?
Like you will have to do it. No, the screen share is already on.
No, you'll have to.
It's not applicable.
Then right now we will not do it. Let's go ahead with the next question. You can visit the website, right? Let the student do
Yes,
some
sir.
research. They want all ready-made. No, that's not fair. The answer
Yeah,
in
so
one
you
line,
can just go to
Pariniti
the
and all have
website.
given. You just visit the website, type in the. You do one thing, no, type in the Google CFA scholarship and you get the answer.
Yeah, I mean the institute, the website only provides the same. You'll have to write some essay. They'll ask you a few essay questions. You have to write the essay, and if you get selected, you get the scholarship.
Yeah, you'll get it. Yeah, Vishakha,
Thank you.
question from you, Vishakha. Put the video on, Saad. Yes, Vishakha. Vishakha, you are on mute. Vishakha, you are on mute.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Am I audible?
Go ahead.
So I have registered for the CFA exam in February 23 attempt, and I have also enrolled for preparation from the Institute for the DEF course. If you know, Diploma in Applied Finance they have. So they will provide the 9-month training and CFA prep and then internships, jobs and all. So I just want to ask that before the CFA level 1, can I work as a finance intern before that
Of
in
course.
in any company? Would you
Yeah,
like
if you
to
have the
suggest
time to
me
study
anything
and
like
work as well,
yeah, yeah,
you can
that's
apply.
true.
You can yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sejal.
Can I
Yes,
go
Saad.
ahead?
Hello,
Saad,
sir.
go
Since you
ahead.
mentioned
Yeah,
it.
I'll Saad, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Sarth and I'm a TY student from NM, TY BCom Honors. And my question is more about the question banks. Kaplan Schwesser is considered one of the best materials for the course, but it is common knowledge कि Kaplan Schwesser के जो questions है, they do not actually reflect the actual question type of CFA exam. And I think Megan already mentioned कि CFA का जो question bank है website पे वो should be enough. So my question is, does that actually reflect realistically how the questions will look like on exam day?
Yeah, you can assume it. Yeah, almost the questions would be very similar to. In fact, they would be more difficult compared to exams. But yes, that would be the upper level.
Yeah, but as you said
Okay,
that the
so
Kaplan questions are not good enough for that. Like Kaplan questions are like they help you understand the topics, but the questions are not up to the mark.
okay, so if I go through the 2000 questions or so on the CFA resources page, I should be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if my
Yeah.
concept is also good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That was my question. Thank you.
Thank you, Sat. Sat was always, ready to do CFA and all. Yeah, Sejal, would you like to ask anything? Sejal?
Hello everyone. I would like to ask that when can I register? Like currently I'm in TY BCom from doing from TY, and I'm also preparing for CA inter examinations. I'm having my attempt in November. So when can I be eligible for CFA exam and when should I register it?
If you're in TY, you're already eligible for the exam. You can register for the Feb attempt as well. But I think the early bird for that, I'm not sure. I'll have to check if the early bird for that is still there or not. But yeah, you're eligible for Feb 2023, or like 11 happens 4 times a year. So you can register for the Feb attempt or the next, that is May.
Thank you.
Yeah, any other? Srishti, would you like to ask anything? Srishti Jain?
Hello, my name is Srishti Jain. I wanted to ask that before the level 1, do we have to do any course? Is it necessary or like is it helpful?
Swasti, 1 minute. Your voice was lost in between. Can you repeat the entire question and be remain with the video on when your answer is going on? Swasti, one more time.
Yeah, before the level 1, do we need to do any course? Is it helpful or is it needed?
I would say no. I mean, syllabus is enough. Like if you go to the curriculum and there's no such requirement from the institute. But if you want, you can obviously take that up. But like the curriculum, I feel is more than enough. Like if you just go through the entire curriculum, I think that would be enough for you.
So any of you didn't do it? All three of you didn't do the any course before the level 1?
No.
No, so it was included in our classes, like some practical classes were there. So whatever syllabus we had in our CFA, so we were given the practical knowledge of that as well. So I think that kind of helped a bit, like when you go out and look for a job. So you can show okay, we have not just studied, we have even applied it in practically.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, any Ishan, would you like to ask anything fast?
Yes, so my name is Ishan. I'm doing BCom from NM, MNSY. I'm also pursuing my CA. My inter attempt is due in November. I just wanted to ask that you were in Mitibai and NM, all of you, but did you do any extracurriculars like go into any some club or society so as to update your CV and keep your CV good enough? Because I even plan my MBA. So, any advice for that?
Praniti, would you like to take that?
I think definitely you should add on few extra like few extra points to your CV. It's very personal, I suppose. Like if you do it, it definitely benefits. And if
Because
you
my problem is it's quite not manageable with CA, articleship,
Yeah,
and
so don't pressure yourself. I mean, it's fine. You already have a lot of on your plate right now. So just focus on that rather than just like focusing on other things. Just focus on one thing right now.
it
yeah.
wouldn't affect my admissions into a good B school, right?
No, no,
No,
no.
definitely no.
Thanks.
Ishan, concentrate on one. What is comparatively easier? If you find CA is easy and manageable, I think so. If you're doing articleship, then I suppose you clear intermediate CA, right?
No, my said my attempt is due in November, but if I join right now, I'll have to
Oh,
do
you
it with
concentrate on one at a time. What do you think is important, more important for you? One of our student, our senior student, who has completed his chartered accountancy, he also our own Mitibai NM student completed his CFA also. Right now, he's just completing IIM Bangalore, that MBA. He completed first chartered accountancy, then he completed CFA, then he completed IIM Bangalore. He's just about to complete IIM Bangalore. Concentrate one at a time. Don't write all three things together. Anyway, it's a personal call you have to take. Yeah, Kanan, would you like to ask anything? Thanks, Ishan. Kanan, would you like to ask anything? Kanan? All right. Any other question? I think so. We take the last two
Hi.
questions if it is there. Yeah, the last two
Can you hear
questions.
me?
Our condition was there
Kanan.
that you have to put the video on. Otherwise, you can't ask the question.
So actually,
If
I'm
it's
somewhere out.
all right, go ahead. Exception, we are making you being the ladies, they are giving you
Sorry,
scholarship.
thank you
Come
so
on, go
much.
ahead.
So
Yeah, please
basically,
go
I
ahead.
just want to
ask the classes that you went to because I didn't attend the starting of this webinar.
Can you repeat the
So
question,
we
Karan?
all,
Which classes did they go? I'm asking that.
Which all
For
three of
CFA.
you join which classes he wants to know? Which
we
classes? The
all
name
joined
of the
Leap Up
institute?
classes. Leap Up.
Leap Up, LEAP, Leap Up. You will leap
Okay.
up once you complete the CFA. That's the name of the institute. Leap Up. It's at
Yeah.
Villepale, I suppose, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
yes,
can
sir.
get the number from the website. All right. Any other
Okay.
question?
Thank you.
Last question, if any of you want to ask. Otherwise, we wind up. All right. If there are no other questions,
I had one question, so
yeah, please go ahead, Vishaka. Fast. Last question. This was.
yeah, I had a question since like interested in investment banking, and in my previous curriculum, I did not have financial modeling, and right now I'm preparing for level 1. So, do you know any good courses to prepare for financial modeling to get those skills and get equipped with them?
We took the Leap Up classes. They also give us financial modeling along with the CFA level 1 classes. So if you just want to go for financial modeling, I think they have something for that as well. But if you take the CFA classes with them, they also give you the financial modeling along with it. They teach you
So
practical.
it's yeah, it's
No,
like a complete.
yeah, sorry. No, I was asking, apart from Leap Up, if you know any good courses as such for financial modeling as such, or
I'll answer that question. There are various institutes, they run financial modeling classes
okay,
by itself. One such example I can give you is Bombay Stock Exchange. They have a training institute. They provide exclusively certificate or diploma course, whatever you call it, on financial modeling. In addition to that, there are quite a few more institutes they offer financial modeling. However, the first step for financial modeling is excellency in Excel. So if you're good at Excel, think of financial modeling. Otherwise, first you practice Excel. But there are various institutes they are offering. Don't worry. All right. In
thank
that
you, sir.
case, all right. Thanks, Devika, for asking this important question. With this, we come to an end for this beautiful and wonderful information seminar. And these three students who are right now sharing their experience with us, they are thinking why in our time all such thing never happened. क्या आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपको इस प्रकार का गाइडेंस क्यों अपने सीनियर लोगों ने नहीं दिया है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
लग रहा है ना? If the guidance was provided at that particular time, things would have been different. When you were coming to college, you all were not serious and did not value our experience, what we wanted to share with you. सुन के शायद बुरा लगा होगा, but that time आपको हमारी वैल्यू नहीं समझ में आई थी. Do you agree or disagree?
No, value तो समझ में आ गई थी, but we were just not serious about it.
All right, nothing. Anyway, you will, even yourself will have opportunity by your senior students who have completed entirely chartered accountancy, CFA, and I am Bangalore. We will invite those type of students for your benefit also when you, the present or other students are preparing for level 2, level 3, and after that even getting a job for investment banking, career abroad, and so on. Thank you very much for all. Now, generally इस प्रकार के कार्यक्रम के बाद एक फोटो सेशन होता है. Would you like to have all the students video on? I'll be very happy if you do it. It will be a dakshina from you to me. Because I'll put the photographs on the website and ask the college. You see, the students are very serious about the career. I'll be happy if you can all put your video on. Chitne karenge? All of you put the video on. Put the video on. I'll be very happy if all of you can put the video on. या सबके सब लोग वीडियो ऑन कर सकते हैं तो आई बी वेरी हैप्पी. कर सकते हैं और थोड़े few more. All right, और थोड़े लोग I'll be happy. और थोड़े लोग, लार्ज गैलरी व्यू भी आ रहा है मेरे पास. Many of you have started. Thank you very much. अभी रुको मैं फोटो ले रहा हूं. मैं कहाँ हूं इसमें? मैं ही नहीं हूं, बाकी सब दिख रहे हैं मुझे तो. हाँ, मैं भी हूं. All right, thank you very much. We stop this recording.